Hi, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to connect the database we create into our web page using PHP. So in our previous tutorial, we make our database. So let's check out our database. So here in our localhost PHP my admin, so we create an admin database, have the table or the record of record name, have the data of Jeff and Ramos, then and then record. The username is Jeff, the password is Ramos, the database is the record. So let's open our notepad. So when you're just going to connect the database or the MySQL database into your web page, don't forget to run your sum. So I have already run my sum here. Don't forget to run the Apache and MySQL. So here at my here, this is my notepad. I have already typed my code for connecting database to my web page. So here's the PHP, the basic, the PHP and the body. So on the down side, the bottom, there's a close PHP and body, close body. So we know that in our creating PHP, there's a comment known this one and a close for PHP for scripting, and this is the code for the connections database. Number sign con equal my SQL number sign or underscore connect localhost. This is the server name of our localhost, the root, and then the if else statement. If con, it means connections. If the database is, or if the local host is connected, it's going here on the next if else statement. If not, the else statement will going to show the else here cannot connect to SQL. So if she's going to connect and there's no error, if going to my SQL, select DV, so the admin, the name of our database, and then con. Then if there's no error, she's going to fetch the QRY $, QRY, or any letter you wanted, but in here the QRY means query, so I just put the QRY for shortcut for query, then select from, so the name of our Vol database record. So if the record is recognized, she's going to the next if else statement. If not, she's going to else statement and show this text, the this echo, the cannot connect to the DV. So if there's no an error, and if she find out that the record is existing, she's going to the next if, And the inside of the statement or on the condition, may SQL query to RY again for connections here, declare. And then if she's going to connect the result, any word you can put in here in result, but I just put it result for my wanted to clarify myself. So and then query again, my SQL query, and then the variable we declare query or QRY, and then the table. This is always put for a table border. This is a result for a table border in a, what do you call this, a table. I create a table, but if you wanted, you can delete this one, or even they have this one or none, it's okay. But in mine, so I put this one to determine the username, the password, and the database. So and then next, if she's connecting to the result of the database, she's going to the while statement. So she's going to fetch the row of username, password, database. So the result in here is the fetch or the connection of our query. And then here inside the while, we're going to put the row name of our database. On our first, we have username in our database on our PHP MySQL, and then next the password, and then the database name. These three is the record we had, or the table we create on our database in here. So this is the username, the password, the database name to call it. So let's try this one. Let's save this one. Let's save as on my computer, drive C on my sound, and let's put it in a htdocs tutorial. Let's name this data.php, then save. Let's try to connect, and let's try if this work. So let's type localhost /tutorial / the name of our project, the data.php. It's going to check if so the record we create is working. So this is the database name, Jeff, the Ramos, password, and the record. And this is the table that we create on this line. So the table. So that is the connection of database in my PHP.